Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Prep FSD, your recipe to win. So we are back again with Sunday Review Quiz Series Part 4. And this week's topic was cereal technology. So without much further ado, let's get into the video. Question number 1. Sorghum protein is also known as, the answer is kafirin. Kafirin, which is prolamine. Prolamine is a type of plant storage protein which have a characteristic of alcohol solubility. So, kafirin is a storage protein in sorghum. If I talk about the other options, zein is again a prolamine which is present in corn, oryzinin in rice, and hodine in barley. Next question. Extraction rate of barley is? The answer is 82%. Extraction rate is defined as the amount of white flour, that is the endosperm of the grain, that is extracted from a given weight of clean and conditioned wheat. On your right, you can see the various steps involved in the milling of barley. So if you come to the last step, which is the flour, it has the percentage of 82%, which means one grain, if considered as 100, only 82% of the grain is converted to flour, white flour, which is the endosperm. Next question. Wet brushing in oats is done with the main objective of? The answer is stabilization of lipase. Now, oats is a very interesting and a nutritious cereal. Oat has a fatty acid content of about 4 to 5%, as well as it has lipase. When the grain is in whole form, the lipase and the fatty acid do not come in contact. But over a period of time, and when the milling is done to make it consumable, they both come in contact and the shelf life of the grain is reduced. So, in order to prevent that, wet brushing, which is also known as stabilization, is done in oats so that lipase can be inactivated, and it has an additional benefit of deactivating the attack of osmophilic bacteria. So, this is done by acid or heat treatment. Coming to the next question, pellagra is caused by extensive consumption of which cereal? The answer is maize. Pellagra is basically a deficiency disease caused by lack of intake of vitamin B3 or niacin. Now the question comes in mind is, how is maize related? So, when your diet is only consisting of maize on a regular basis, what happens is your body gets deficient in niacin. As in maize, niacin is occurring in the bound form as niacin. So, when you have a regular and heavy consumption of maize, it leads to the deficiency and hence pellagra. Now, what happens in pellagra? Pellagra causes inflamed skin, diarrhea, dementia, and sores in the mouth. So, on your right, the image is depicting a patient of pellagra having inflamed skin. Next question. Semolina is obtained from which type of wheat? Semolina, also known as suji, is steel cut wheat obtained from the vitreous kernels of durum. Triticum durum is the wheat. Next question. Which of these have a naked caryopsis? The answer is wheat. What do you mean by caryopsis? Caryopsis refers to the husk or hull of the grain. So on your right, we can see anatomy of a paddy grain. So paddy has an outer layer of hull, as you can see, which is also known as husk. So the cereals having this hull layer or the husk layer is barley, rice, and oats. So the code word to remember these important examples are BRO, which is bro. So barley, rice, and oats are the example of cereals that have covered caryopsis. On the other hand, the example of naked caryopsis, which is the cereal not having the husk layer naturally, is the wheat. Next question. For good quality dough, the ratio of gliadin is to glutenin should be. The answer is 1 is to 1. As we all know, gluten is made from two constituents, that is gliadin and gluten. Gliadin provides extensibility to the dough, whereas glutenin provides elasticity to the dough. So, for a good quality dough with a good quality of protein desirable for baking of breads, we should have a ratio of 1 is to 1. Coming to the next question. Flour with lowest ash content is the patent flour. So patent flour is basically the pure high quality flour made from the center part of endosperm, which is purely white flour, and hence it has the ash content of only 0.5%. It is also the commercial grade of white flour. Next question. Parboiling of rice is a hydrothermal treatment. Why hydrothermal? Because if you recall the steps of parboiling, we first soak the grains. This is followed by steaming or cooking, and post that the drying step follows. So soaking and cooking together makes hydro and thermal, hence hydrothermal method. Next question. Which of these is known as the queen of cereals? The answer is maize. Maize is commonly known as queen of cereals. Now a question to you guys. Can you tell me which is the king of cereals? Do let me know in the comment section below. So guys, this is it from the Sunday Review Quiz Series Part 4. And if you like our videos, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for sticking by and sharing love on the previous content as well. So for more updates, daily quizzes and notes from our end, do join our Telegram channel. You can find the link in the description box below, along with the link of this week's Sunday Review Quiz series on the topic of dairy technology. Thank you, stay tight and prepare right.